Al Trautwig back on the Chase Bridge. How should we consider the future of Emmanuel Mudiay as a Knick?
Well, first of all, you consider that the present's still very important to him. We are in April right now, only 2 weeks left in the season, but don't tell Emmanuel Mudiay that these games don't matter. They certainly do to him as he continues to make a case to stay with the Knicks after this season. And of course, if not the Knicks, other teams that are watching him right now. He heads into restricted free agency when the season is over. Remember at David Fizdale's press conference when he told Mudiay, we're going to get you right. Well, this statistically is his best season of his young career. He's averaging a career best 14.8 points while shooting a career high 45.3% from the field, 33% from three as well. And how about over the last 9 games? He's averaging 18.6 points per game and 4.2 assists shooting. How was this slash line? Wally Zerbiak's going to love this. 46.5, 38.5, and 89.5. Those are field goal, three-point, and free throw. So it may seem like a no-brainer for the Knicks to re-sign Mudiay. However, it's not going to be easy. First, you have to consider the fact that there's a logjam at the point guard position with Dennis Smith Jr. and Frank Ntilikina already under contract for next season. And then you have to consider that there's a qualifying offer involved here with Emmanuel Mudiay at $5.75 million. Now, that also comes with a cap hold of $12 million as well. So with the Knicks looking to make some moves in free agency, you have to wonder how that's all going to work out. So for Mudiay, still making that case, but playing very well down the stretch here to make it very difficult for the Knicks to say no.
For the Chicago Bulls, Lauri Markkanen has been shut down for the season. Sounds a little scary, isn't it?
Yeah, he says it's not, but when I tell you exactly what it's for, it really is. For a second game, he experienced a bout of fatigue and rapid heart rate, and that was something that happened last week in Toronto in the first half of the game against the Raptors. That was enough for the Raptors to say, okay, we have to look into this a little more, and they did. Now, again, like I said, Markkanen said he's, quote, not worried about it impacting his life or his career, but at the age of 21, that is certainly a concern. He said that he felt the symptoms on March 1st in a game, and then last week, like I said, against the Raptors, it happened again. He said it wasn't scary, but it felt pretty weird. Now, he's still practicing with the team and going through non-contact drills, also still traveling with the team as well. They opted to shut him down for the season just as a precaution while they continue to monitor his health. Now, he was an all-rookie selection last year, a terrific player as he got into the season last year. 52 games, though, this season. Remember, he missed the first 23 with that elbow injury he suffered on the first day of training camp. So he has had a rough second season, but the Bulls expect him to be fully healthy and ready to go in time for training camp next season.
Do you think all the three-point shooting could lead to change?
I think it might be time to start having that discussion because for a 7th straight year now, the NBA has taken and made more three-pointers than the season before. So those numbers continue to climb as the NBA has made this a priority, this shot. Now we're at an all-time high of 26,029 made threes, which happened over the weekend. And of course, another year where the attempts go up as well. 73,414 attempts. Just think, that's 6,000 more than just 2 years ago. The Rockets lead the league with 1,200 made and 3,400 attempts, but they've taken 560 more threes than the second team, the Milwaukee Bucks. So they really are the team, and obviously it's Mike D'Antoni that has done it. The three-pointer, it's become basically what the home run is in today's baseball, as well as analytics have made a big deal about going for the big shot instead of maybe, again, hits versus the mid-range shot. Here's the issue that I kind of have, though, is that the league might be taking more threes. The percentages are not going up. In fact, this year at 36.2, it's lower than last year. So maybe taking more, but not making more as far as percentages go. But here's the question. At 23-9, should the line come out a little further as we're seeing teams getting run off the line, so they're taking shots further out? In fact, several teams already have put a 4-point line in practice on their practice courts to give a little distance because of the way defenses are playing you on the three-point line. If you can make a shot a foot or a half a foot off the three-point line, maybe it's time the NBA move that shot back, make it more difficult, and open up a little more mid-range as well.
And what is your stat of the night?
Well, one could be that today is Mitchell Robinson's birthday, so he's 21 years old. But Tommy Beer of Forbes came up with an eye-popping stat that I felt like we had to share with everybody watching, and that's this, that Mitchell Robinson this season has more blocked shots, 147, a Knicks rookie record, than missed shots, 80. It's incredible to think that his defense is so good, it's actually been better. Now, actually, it's incredible to think his defense is better than his field goal percentage, which is terrific. More blocks than missed shots. Amazing stat.